Hi guys, hi girls, and welcome. Sorry I'm a bit late, guys and girls, sorry I'm a bit late, but I fell asleep. Yeah, I fell asleep, didn't sleep well last night. I fell asleep, guys and girls. Just put it on the chat. Let's just turn this down. Hello, Clarence. I think that's Clarence, yeah. Hello, Clarence. Yeah, I wasn't going to come on, but I thought, well, I better add. Is that turned down? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to come on, I thought I better add. Anyway, let's get the soldering iron on. And we're back on the, what do you call it? We're back on the Binatone. I'm not sure if I can show you the manual on here because I've got it on the other machine, but I don't know whether I can do it on here. Let's have a look, see if I can do it on here. Let's see if we can do it. Right. So we're just minimise this so that I can look at that, see if we can get that manual. Because it did download. Whether it downloads to here is another matter. It probably doesn't. No, I can't look at my downloaded folders on here. Not unless I recently done it on, unless I've done it on here. So no, we can't do that. Because it means I have to mess about logging into Facebook. Because it came through on Messenger. I got it from Microchips. I will leave a link in the description. I will put a link in the description to Microchips' channel. I can probably do it here. Yep. For those who don't know, the Microchips channel. Let's just get rid of that for a minute. Yeah. Should be here somewhere. Subscriptions, there we go. There it is. Microchips. Visit channel. Yep. Yeah. Home. Yeah. Videos. I don't want the link. Share. Copy link. That's it, copied. Alright. Now if I go back to mine, switch, no, view channel. There we go. No. There you go. Right. So that should take you to microchips. Right, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to look at he very kindly sent me the manual. Let's go to camera 3. No, it's not camera 3. No, it's not. It's camera. That's it. Right, that's the one. Right, he very kindly sent me the manual for the Binatone Route 66. Now there's 2 different versions of this radio. There's the early version and the late version. And for what I've seen, this manual covers both of them. Now he did say to check some transistors. Now that's a component layout. That's not a very good, what do you call it, but there's a better one. Right, there is a better one in here. That's the one. Right. Pull this out for a minute. We don't want the circuit for a minute. Let's pull this out for a minute. Put this on the top of that reel to reel for a minute. It'll do up there. Right, what I want to look at, right, this is the bottom view. Right, this is the bottom view of the board, guys. Now what I want to look at, this here to see if this should be cut. Now I want to look at this to see if this should be cut. Right, that's correct. And I'm in the correct orientation, and this is the correct board. So, should that be cut or should it not be? That there. And I get the feeling there's a capacitor number over that. So it's there. And come back down to there. And then to there. And no. That should not be cut. So I don't know why it is, but according to that it shouldn't be. But that being said, I don't think that's our problem. But at least we can look at things now. Yeah. So we can reconnect that, because that shouldn't be cut. So I don't know why it is. It shouldn't be. So what we'll do, I may have to put a wire in there, to be honest. Let's get this capacitor. So Dee 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 dee. I'm trying to think where my bloody... Trying to think where I put my pliers. There they are. Because... Actually, can I pull this out complete? If I pull this out complete, I should be able to use it. Yeah. There we go, look at that. There you go. So all I do next, get my clippers, clip that off there. Right. Yeah, and just solder that to there. Yeah, thought I had some solder. There we go. There you go, guys. That's it, done. So let's plug that back in. I don't think it will make any difference, but we'll plug it in and see if we get any sort of any degree of FMS, which I doubt. I'll come and say hello to you guys in a minute. Yeah, but I sent, like I say, I sent is it still transmitting? Yeah. Right. Let's plug the speaker in. There we go. I don't know why. Still no hiss. No. Is that on? So, still not working. The thing is though, is it transmitting on anything? We just pull the... We turn... Plug the test set in. So you could go over and see if it's receiving on anything. Move the camera away, we don't need that at the moment. Where's the fucking on off switch? There it is. Right, we're on receive. Meter's moving when I do that. Right, so what we'll do, we'll get the oscilloscope out. Yeah. We'll oops, didn't do any of this last night, did we, guys? Yeah, we didn't do any of this last night, but yeah, we'll get the oscilloscope out. There we go. Right. Move that mic. Try and get a bit nearer. There we go, we can all see a bit of the oscilloscope now. Right. So, I think these have a, what do you call it on them? These have a proper chassis, proper ground chassis on them. So what we're going to do, we're going to scope. Now this chip here, guys, which I said was the front end audio, front end receive, it actually is the radio receive. See if we get anything on there, you see. So if I press auto range, there you go. That's interference, that. There's not much getting through there, guys. Yeah. Let's go on the PLL. Hang on a minute. The fuck's that there? Is that supposed to be bent over touching that? Yeah, it is. It is, it's right. So we've got something on there. Right, so something there, let's press that. Auto range it. There you go. Now does that? Oh, we're getting. Go to there. I'm trying to go directly onto the chip. Go to there. That don't look very healthy, does it? Right, well, start there and move along to there. No, it's not. Right, this is what we did. So right, so what we'll do next, we'll look at the transistors that Graham mentioned. So we'll put it back on the meter, and he did say what transistors to look at. So I'm going to just, hello Chipmunk, good evening my friend. So what we'll do, we'll go back to here and we'll have a look at what transistors I was advised to look at. Yeah, let's go to microchips. I think my issue was around Q12, 13 and 14. So what we can do, 12, 13 and 14. So what we can do, we can look at, there we go. So 12, 13 and 14. So let's have a look at our circuit, see where they are. I've got to go out at 8:30 guys, at 8:30, 8:45. So there's C12. Let's put the board so I'm looking at it in the right way, the right angle. There we go. So what we can do, we can connect the negative to the ground. Then you just connect it to the power supply ground. It's good enough. Right. Pull this out. Right. So we want to look at C12. Sorry, Q12, which is here. So it's there, there and there. Yep. Well, there's 14. We're not getting a voltage on there. 13 volts there. Yeah, 13 volts on there. Let's see. Oh, hang on. No, I'm hitting it wrong. So it's not there. Q12 is C. It's this one here. .1 on there. 10.5 there. Sorry, 10.5 millivolts there. Fuck all on there either. 6.30.2 millivolts there. Yet there's 13 volts. I've lost it now. I've lost it. .12 volts there. .13 volts there. Hang on, I've lost it, guys. Where's that fucking transistor? I'm just fucking looking at that fucking T12. Right. So it's there. It's here. Yeah. It's here. That's it there. 6 point something there. 13 there. And nothing there. So I wonder if that's our issue, guys. See, there's nothing there. Well, there's some millivolts. But we've got 12 volts there, 13.3 there. So we've got nothing coming out of this transistor. So there's nothing coming out of that transistor. So what we'll do, turn it off, put this onto diode check. I really need to bring the transistor tester in, but I haven't got it here with me tonight. Let's put it onto diode, and we want to look at it, and it's this fucker here. Well, that looks like it's working. Yeah, it could be breaking down. But that looks like it's working, guys. Yeah. What about the next one? Get on there. Well, that's reading. That's not reading nothing that way. It is that way, but it's not reading right. I'm not happy with that. Not open on one side, are we? It looks alright that side. That's alright that side, because that side there, there's nothing. Oh, hang on. Yes, 06, 07, yeah. Well, see, that's the problem when it's in the circuit. You can't really judge it. See, we're getting the same reading there. We're getting nothing that side. So, let's turn it back on. Right, so, hang on, we want to put it on. Nothing worth mentioning anyway. Nothing. And nothing there. So, nothing. It's fuck all there, guys. It's fuck all on that one, as if we're on the transistor. It's fuck all on that. Now you go that way. You go that way, nothing. Oh, hang on. Pardon me. That's why we double check, guys. The ground came off. 13 there. 12 volts there. And 6.3 millivolts there. 634 millivolts on that one. We've got on this cap. Not a great deal. We've got 12 volts on that side. And fuck all on that side, obviously, because it goes to ground anyway, I think. So, right, so these are the out. This is the pre-driver, I think. That's got 13 full rail on it, 13.3. I think these are switching these. So 13 volts there, 13 volts there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's have a look at the voltages. Let's have a look at what we should be getting to the chip. First of all, let's just finish checking these transistors. So we've done 14 and we've done 12. Where's 13? There's 12, we've done that. There's 14. Where's 12? Where's 13? Where are you, you little sucker? Where are you? Where's 13? It's got to be around here somewhere. 13. Mind you, that being said, it could be fucking up here somewhere. Because there's Q10 up there. So it could be fucking up there somewhere. There's 9. 9. 8. See, just because there's 6. Have a look over this side. Do 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 do. There's IC3. It's what we tested last night, and that's okay. That. There's a Zener diode there. There's VC1. VC1, which goes to pin 11, which goes to pin 11 of the PLL. It goes to here. Let's split the mic, put this in transmit first. We don't damage our test set, do we? Split the mic. Oh, we're still in fucking receive. Right. So that's 2 volts there. That's giving us, on pin 11 we're getting 2 volts. So we're getting 2 volts. We weren't a minute ago. Put that back on receive. Yeah, we are. Right. We'll leave it on transmit in case we have to transmit. Right. Yeah, but that's... So that's running. Three volts there. It stays at 3. 7 volts there. And then it drops to 5 millivolts on the transmit. So that must be where the switching's done, which is there. That's 7, and that comes round and goes to there. Right. Right. So I think the VCO's running, but I'm still concerned about this transformer down here. What's been worked on. I'm still concerned about that. Under this light it's hard to see. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's bit the mic. I wonder if it is. I mean, why has somebody worked on this? Let's just turn it on. Why has somebody worked on that? Because it doesn't look right. Oh, if you're watching, Julie, thanks for the coffees, by the way, love. Thank you very much, honey. There you go. Look a bit better. I mean, but I don't understand. Where's fucking 13? We didn't find that, did we? Let's look for 13. Oh, there it is. EBC. It is there, right at the bottom. And it's... That's going to take some sniffing. Right. So it's... Should be in a row. Should be 3 pins in a row. There it is, EBC. Let's see here. There it is. Nothing there. 12 volts on there. And 6.613 millivolts on there. I was on the wrong one. It's that one. Yeah, 6.30, yeah, I was still right. 12 there. And 12 there. So we've got 12 there. Hang on. And we've got 13 there. Nothing to speak of there. And so that's that one, I think. 13. 13. Yeah, 13. 13. And 12. Make sure we're right. Put my finger on it for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, because the capacitors go to it. Oops. So that one, and that one. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, nothing on that one. But there again, we could have, ground could have come off, which it has. We should be able to put the ground on here. Should be able to just clip the ground onto there, because it's, yeah, you can. In there, 13 there, 13 there. Right. So if I turn this off, go to diode check, could we have a short transistor? Could we have a bad transistor? Could it be that one? Because I think that's okay. Well, that's a short. I think it is anyway. Have a look at the other side. There's 13 there. I think I can get at it actually. Let's take some of this stuff off these wires. There you go. Take these out. Oh, it's easier to move it about now. Right, so there's Q13. So if I down onto there, and down, I don't think that's fucked. See, some of them you can test from this side. I think we're okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, what about Q12 we've tested. Q14. Yeah. That's a bit of a big one, that's a bit of a chunky transistor, that. That's a chunky one, that. But that's where he is. That's where he is. Nothing there. That's okay. That's okay. And that's okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. Whew. And here's 12. That's okay. And I think that's okay. Oh, hang on. Whoops. Yeah. That's okay. Now, hi Malcolm, I think it's Malcolm. I'll come back to the chat in a minute, guys. Do a quick time check. 17 minutes past. I better get ready in a minute. Hi Martin and Clarence. Yeah, hello Malcolm. Good evening, sir. Yeah, so listen guys and girls, if you get the chance, visit Graham's channel. I think some of you already have. But give him a visit and, you know, give him a bit of a subscription. See, I've got a feeling, guys, right, I did a bit of reading up last night, and I don't think I've got one to hand to change it, but I did a bit of reading up, and this chip here is what I thought it was. It is the front end, that one there wasn't. That one is actually what most people call the front end. Your FM subsystem chip, as I call it. But that's what that's for. And this here will be your squelch, because your squelch goes through him as well. So this will be your squelch. Don't know what that pot at the back there is. Not got a clue what he is. These ones in here, in the RF tank, they'll be for your RF power. Now, I did watch one of Graham's videos. He worked on one of these, and he replaced these two. He replaced these two transformers here. So let's see. And funny you should do that, because one of these has been worked on in mine. One of these in mine has been worked on. So what we'll do, we'll go to resistance. Won't go into continuity, don't need to. What we'll do, we'll check this one. And that's 0.89 or 0.76 ohms. Now, that's, yeah, and there's only two, yeah, there's only two legs going to it. There's only two legs being used. Now let's check the other one. That's 0.80 something as well. That's got 3 legs and that's working. Now let's check the other one next to it. Now somebody's worked on this. Yep. Yep. Check these two. Yep, they're there. They are there. Whether they're working is another matter. You could be getting, you could be getting resistance from another part of the circuit going through them. So, but yeah, Graham had trouble with these two here, and he replaced them. And I think these are in the VCO. And he couldn't get any adjustment no matter what he did, and he replaced these from a scrap set. So I'm wondering if it could be those that are giving us the issue. Wonder if it could be something to do with these, because somebody's worked on this one, so somebody somewhere suspected, or somebody had this out. I'm not going to take it out now, I won't have time. But if somebody had this out, realised it's open, and then couldn't get one and just put it back. Because somebody's worked on this one before, because the solder wasn't factory. So that's my fault, guys. That's, you know, could it? I mean, I'll watch a bit more tonight. I'll do a bit more research tonight, but I suspect, given that the transistors that were tested, given that the transistors that Graham advised me to check, given that they're okay, let's turn this test set off. No point in having that on, we're not going to use it now. There we go. Anyway, let's turn the soldering iron off. I won't forget anything then when I leave. Given this, yeah, I think, guys, just put the squints back on. I think it's to do with this, because somebody's reworked this, because this is not factory. I mean I reworked it last night and again tonight, but before I even touched it, you could tell that somebody had been at that. So could it be that? But what we'll do, we're not here tomorrow night, as you know, and I desperately need to sort the workshop out. The reason why is because I need to get onto Matthew's stuff. I need to get back onto doing some of that. So we're probably going to leave this and come back to it Friday. Let's turn the meter off. Get off. There you go. Anyway, we'll probably come back to this Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday, because I need to get on with other things. Because this is mine, so this is my own personal item, so this will get done as and when. But from what I've read and from what I've heard about these, they're actually pretty crap. But you know, I would like to get it working. I mean, you know, it's got a nice front on it, to be honest. So, you know, I would like to get it working. I mean, it's still got a lot going for it. I mean, it's not been out in the weather or anything, because all the metal works nice. It's all bright still. The anodization is all still on there. So, you know, it's not been out in the weather or anything. I just think it's, you know, but the more I think about this, you know, the more I think about this, excuse the naughty finger, the more I use that one, the more I think about this, the more I'm beginning to think. And there's the Mildred. Hey Mildred. Okay, I'll see you in 5 minutes. See you in a minute, mate. Bye. Right, guys. The Mildred's on his way. I'm going to have to go. Sorry I've got a rush. But I did say I was going out. Right, I shall catch you later, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and go and have a look at Graham the Microchips. You'll love his channel. It's brilliant. Better than mine. He gets the things fixed. You all take it easy, guys. And I will be back this way probably Friday. Well, it's Friday night in the shack, isn't it, Friday? So we'll be back Friday. I'll catch you later, guys. You all take it easy. Bye for now. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have one. Bye for now, guys.